welcome back to Love and Romance Tarot Readings. I'm excited for today's pick a card. Today we're going to tap into your crush or romantic interest, whoever's been crushing on you and vice versa. We're going to see their desires, their intentions, their thoughts, their feelings, and their next moves. So we will be tapping into your crush, your person, or the person who is crushing on you today. So we shall see. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. I also have custom spell work, manifestation candles, a bunch of stuff on there. If you need more time with the piles, you can always pause the video as well, and you can always pick more than one pile for all of my readings. For group one, we have the Plum Tourmaline, and we'll be using the Witch's Tarot. For group two, we have the Sunstone, and we'll be using the Teen Witch Tarot. For group three, we have the Howlite, and we'll be using the Spellcaster's Tarot. And for group four, we have the Apatite Crystal. And we'll be using the Animal Totem Tarot for group four. So go ahead, pause the video if you need more time to decide, but we're just going to jump right into it. All right, if you chose group one with the Witch's Tarot and the Plum Tourmaline, this is your reading, tapping into your crush or your romantic interest. What are their desires, intentions, thoughts, and feelings towards you? What are their next moves towards you going to be? We will get all of that today, Spirit. This is for group one with the Plum Tourmaline. Please show us their crush or romantic interest. What are their thoughts and feelings right now? What are they thinking when it comes to group one? Ooh, so this person is kind of craving some privacy coming out right away. We got, I want it to be just you and me. So this person is like, okay, let's get out of these group settings. This could be, your crush could be someone who's in the same friend group as you, or this could be someone that you work with, someone that you see when there's typically other people around, and it's frustrating for them. They don't like having to feel like they're looking over their shoulder or they're making sure there's no one around. They want to be more free to even flirt. So this could be an early stage kind of crush because you guys don't have the perfect circumstances to kind of grow something quickly due to the circumstance, it kind of feels like. Or this could be a situation where they feel like they always get intercepted or interrupted in some way. We have, I just need extra confirmation I'm not alone in this. So this person is kind of craving more communication. This person is kind of craving more confirmation. I'm going to tap in for those of you who are past the beginning stages with your crush and go a little deeper for those of you in pile one who already have something with them, a past, a history. See how they're feeling. Ooh. Oh, I wonder if this is why they're feeling this way. We have, don't worry about what other people are saying. Focus on me. This is between me and you. So like for an example, if this is a gym crush, this is giving me an energy that you may always go to the gym with your friends, or they may have seen you talk to someone else in the gym, so they're extra mindful of other people being around. They could be more private or discreet. They could be the kind of person who just doesn't like everyone to be in their business. Otherwise, it really kind of seems like the situation is still the same. Like they feel like other people are involved in your connection and it frustrates them. They don't like that. I also feel that they want more energy from you. We have this one that came out. It says, I like when you show me who's the boss. Stop being so passive and show me some authority and let's go. So this person is definitely ready for the connection to really jump off. Even for those of you who have had like intimacy with this person, it's like they're wanting more. This person, they want you to show them like who's boss. They want you to be in your active energy where you're like really engaged in the connection. They feel like the connection may be missing that a bit. That fire, that spark. We have, I'm hiding my true feelings for you. It's too early to say whether or not I will let you in on the secret. So that's the first card. So even for those of you who have a connection with this person, you have experience with them, they may be in some weird energy where it's like you guys have already said like, I like you, I love you in the past. But when you see this person nowadays, it feels like they may even say little things here and there like, I mean, you know, we cool, but we're not in love with each other. And it's like, what? You've already told me you love me before. You may be getting some weird energy with that person, almost like they're trying to rewrite the past or somehow acknowledge the past. I'm not going to lie. This person, they're asking for this fire from you that I don't feel like they're giving. So it's like, what are we talking about? We have, I got rid of them for you. That's how serious I am about you. Can't you see it now? So there's an energy of a third party here, not for all of you, but I feel like that's just someone that they were talking to as well. Like going back to the gym crush example, if this is a gym crush, you may have seen them talking to someone else and they may genuinely not talk to that person anymore. But they feel like they've taken a step to kind of like show you that they're interested by cutting that off. So you may have never seen them talking again. Spirit, their thoughts and feelings for group 1. We have, I have a huge crush on you. So the feelings are mutual. Tapping into this energy, this person is crushing on you. They are interested. Nice. We have, I want to admit my feelings and I'm sorry for being awkward. So this person is starting to take responsibility for the energy between the two of you, which is cool. Your crush, the person on your mind, they're feeling a bit awkward. They feel like, okay, there are some things that I would prefer. I would prefer more energy, more action from group 1. But at the same time, they're kind of admitting like, I've been awkward though. I haven't exactly been super smooth and you know, done everything I can to make things better. So you know what? I just want to admit my feelings. I'm sorry for being awkward. They're getting out of an energy of, you know, playing the blame game and saying like, it's your fault, it's their fault. They're just kind of like, all right, the connection, it's not where either of us would probably want it to be at this point. So they're starting to they're starting to kind of feel like, all right, I could be doing more. I could be doing better. Spirit for group 1. What are their desires? What are their intentions? They have so much they want to say. This person may literally look like they're holding their breath or that they have a lot on their mind when you see them. If this is someone you know through social media, you may start to notice like the things that they tweet about, make posts about, whatever. It may start to get a little dark or strange, a bit off. Yeah, this person is out of their mind about you. Like, honestly, they're so shaken by the connection with you. I do feel like they're just going to come through with straight up communication. We're getting so much communication energy coming up. We got manifesto, which is like a long speech. A manifesto is like when someone really kind of pours their heart out and lets you know exactly how they're feeling with honesty, sincerity, and truth. And then we have confessions here. So their energy is so bothered. They're so irritated by the situation with you, not gonna lie. And it's not you that they're irritated with. It's like someone always walking in. I'm irritated at how awkward I become when I want to talk to this person, when I connect to this person. And I wish we could just get to the point where we talk every day already, and we're already safe, you know, because the energy that they're in now feels like pulling teeth. This person, they seem like, I don't know, afraid of vulnerability or scarred from some sort of past experience, because they're showing up asking a lot from you, but I just don't see them exactly matching that energy. The good thing is, though, they're kind of bubbling over with all this tension, and they're definitely going to confess their feelings. But it may kind of be all over the place. It may be erratic because it's not pulled together. They're dysregulated. They're dysregulated from the situation for sure. So when you're talking to them, you're probably going to sense that. We have Rescue and Reunion. I heard Search and Rescue. That may be one of the songs that they play when they're at the gym. Search and Rescue by Drake. Or that may be something that they keep posting or singing, you know, posting the captions and lyrics to. Is that song that's like, come and rescue me. Bro said, take me out the club, take me out the trap. Listen, I can't take you out where you go. You just got to stop going. I can't tell you how to live your life. I ain't gonna take you out the trap. Do you know that means I would have to go into the trap? I'm not going to the trap for you, baby. Listen, okay, let me keep it neutral. I'm just saying, like, I'm not doing that. I swear, these artists be sliding in little stuff in their music, and you really got to clock it, because it's like, what did he just say? Take me out the trap. I'm not doing that. Anyways, sorry. This person with Rescue and Reunion, yeah, they plan on coming in. They're coming in straight up. There's a lot of action-oriented energy with them, and it does come from a place of like frustration or irritation. So just know their communication just may be strange, but they are coming in. Honestly, they feel like this person, they've been hurt before. They're the kind of person, they kind of like, I'm not going to go in on your person. I'm just saying. We got Vampire and Just Say No. Let's see what else comes out. With Vampire and Just Say No, I feel like Spirit is saying if they come at you with some sort of vampiric succubus energy, it's better for you to deny that, because you still want them to show up as the best version of yourself. So I don't know, something about this feels like wrangling a bull. Is this person a Taurus, or they have a Taurus Venus? It just feels like you're kind of like, you got to be a snake charmer with this person. Not saying they're a snake, but yeah, I'm getting like storm energy, like they're the storm. They kind of come through. Yeah, their energy, it feels a little toxic. I was going to say, I didn't want to go in on them, but I was going to say, like, they feel like the kind of person to kind of like get in a bad mood, and then they go on Twitter and like cry about it. Like, it feels like the kind of person who really gets in that sad bag, and then they can kind of get stuck there. So it feels like they're coming to you with that energy, and I'm just like, I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comments what you think about that. Personally, that doesn't really sit right with me. But then again, if this is your person, whatever they lack, those will be like your strengths. So maybe you're a super patient person who like loves communication, you know, then things may go smoothly and you may know exactly how to handle this. We got to spend some time and give them a chance. So yeah, they're a will baby. This person is a will baby. At the end of the day, as much as they try to play tough, Spirit is encouraging you to give them a chance. So I do see that there is potential with this person. Spirit does want you to hear them out and be patient with them, spend some time with them. But when they come in this energy that is too much, just say no, reject that. Don't positively reinforce that. Spirit, what are their next moves towards group 1? How are they going to take action? Okay, nice. Some of you guys are getting an apology if that's necessary. That doesn't apply for everyone, but we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So this person is coming through like, hey, I see you. I see who you are. I see your divinity, Queen of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles in reverse. I haven't been showing up in the best way. Even if it's not an apology, I do feel like they will give you an apology for being awkward or for whatever they feel like they've done on their end that didn't exactly help the connection. So that's good. Ooh. We got the King of Pentacles in reverse and the Knight of Cups in reverse. I feel like they're going to come to you for help. Not help with a situation like, oh, my car broke down, can you give me a ride? But like help in the sense that they're just kind of struggling. They're emotionally dysregulated. They're all over the place. They're feeling uncomfortable. They're triggered. This could just be a personal trigger, like they're triggered by relationships. But they're like, listen, I see you as the King or the Queen of Pentacles. But King of Pentacles in reverse, I may not be on your level, or I may not be, Knight of Cups in reverse. I'm struggling to bag you. I can feel that there's a connection between the two of you, but I'm struggling to make it make sense in my head. Maybe there's like a lot of differences between the two of you. Maybe you guys run in two different circles, or maybe there's been drama of the past. This person is like, how do we move past the past? Regardless of what it was. For some of you, it's more light, where it's like the past has just been awkward. For some of you, it's more extreme, where it's like you've actually dealt with this person and there was someone they had to cut off, or this person has been like more in their feminine energy and wanting you to be the boss. Like it could be more extreme, where it's like you were trying and trying and trying and kind of getting nowhere with them. I see them presenting that to you. And that's the thing about manifesto. Manifesto is not just a confession, which did come out as well. Strong communication energy with you. Manifesto is like when you tell someone everything you've been thinking, feeling, and experiencing. So if there's been separation, this person is going to let you know the trials and tribulations they went through when you guys were in no contact, which will be kind of cool for you to get that update of what's been going on with them. But I do see them kind of coming to you and saying, all right, I've put my heart on the line by, coming here and showing you that I want you, I want this, but I still need some help. What are we going to do moving forward? Like they're coming in a co-creative energy. The main thing you're going to get is a deep, long conversation, detail-oriented conversation with this person right out the gate. And then we have the Moon card here. So we got the 9 of Swords in reverse and the 4 of Swords in reverse, which is good. 4 of Swords in reverse, that's kind of like, okay, we've gotten through the past. We can forget it. We can let it go. And 9 of Swords reverse is like, okay, we're letting go of fear, anger, awkwardness, any of the more harsh stuff that's really been weighing on our mind, like continually. And the Moon card is kind of like the journey. So I see you starting over on a new slate with this person, or finally starting with this person, but it's still unknown what will come of this relationship and you and them. Spirit, what's their intentions? Their intentions are to communicate. We have the 2 of Pentacles in reverse, the 8 of Pentacles, and the 7 of Swords. So they're coming through trying to make it work. They're like, listen, 7 of Swords, I'm not the best person. That's the truth. You know me, For some of you, this person had to cut off, another person just to deal with you. So you kind of know how they give it up. They may like to deal with multiple people or talk to a lot of people. And it's like, yeah, 7 of Swords to a degree, that's still them. But 2 of Pentacles in reverse, I'm not going to allow this relationship pass me by without seeing it through. So I want to see things all the way through. I want to 8 of Pentacles build with you, and I will be faithful to you while we're doing that. But I want to give it like one good shot. That's this person's energy. It's like 7 of Swords, those parts of me that you don't like, unless it's like talking to other people, they're probably still going to be there. Them being in their feminine energy, that's going to take a good amount of time to grow out of, to at least balance those energies, or return, or go into, their masculine, their more action-oriented energy. That takes time. And so does being a better communicator, getting out of the awkward energy. These things take time. So it's like, not that those things will just disappear. They can't just disappear. They take real work. I wish they could disappear if you decided like, all right, I want to be with this person. And then you can just kind of get rid of all your toxic traits. But that ain't the way that works. So it'll take time. So that's the only thing, group 1. You have to decide like, okay, can I accept the negatives that come with this person? And can I build? 8 of Pentacles. Do I want them in my future? If you do, you will have the opportunity here, but I do feel like you're going to help build it. You're going to have to help build it. Ooh, we got the Three of Cups and the Five of Cups. Three of Cups reversed and the Five of Cups. Okay, not gonna lie. Some of your ancestors do not feel like this person deserves you. Because we got the Three of Cups reversed and the Five of Cups here. So it's like, Three of Cups reversed. Ain't no celebration. The fates aren't coming together to bring this person victory. Five of Cups. They're like, we'd rather connect you with someone else or have you be single for a while. Like, this person, for some of you, has done enough. They done peed off your ancestors and your guides, so they're not helping anymore. But I still feel like you're receiving support and they're still helping, but like begrudgingly. Your guides are like, I'm about ready to throw the baby out with the bathwater. Like, they're like, you're done. You're done. Spirit for group 1. We have looking deeper. It says, deep within me is majestic radiance. And I feel like this is for both of you. Honestly, I could definitely see the appeal for those of you who do want to give this person another chance and you want to move forward. I can see the appeal. And I do feel like there's more to this person and more to you and more to you and this person together in a union. What else do we need to know? Nice. We got expecting miracles. Miracles are blossoming in my life. So maybe it's just like one ancestor, you know, especially one that you were close to, like a past loved one, that's looking over you, kind of like, let's get rid of them. But with expecting miracles, that lets you know that there is supportive energy around you and the universe is supporting you in this connection. The universe does want you to be happy. And we have soaring into joy. It says childlike wonder fills my life. So maybe getting back into it like a childlike energy and being more playful with this person will really, really help break the ice. And if you can both kind of be awkward and show each other your vulnerable side, like, listen, this is the side of me that I learned in life to kind of hide because, you know, people don't like awkward energy. Let me show you mine too, you know, like two little bunnies in the garden. Let's just... Anyways, that's what I got for you, group 1. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like a private tarot reading or any of my other magical offerings, that is where you can find me. And that is what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 2 with the Sunstone Crystal Point and the Teen Witch Tarot, this is your reading. Tapping into your crush or your romantic interest. What are their desires, intentions, thoughts, feelings, next moves? We'll get all of that. Spirit for group 2. Group 2 with the Sunstone. Please show us their crush, their romantic interest. What are their thoughts and feelings at this time for group 2? Ooh, so they get kind of like a magical vibe from you. You may be a spiritual kind of person. We have, I keep seeing signs about you and you're magical. So they're seeing signs, synchronicities. They're starting to experience like random occurrences of luck or spiritual energy since they've connected with you, since they've seen you, since they've known you. Whatever your situation is with this person, since you have come into their life, they keep seeing signs and signals that have to do with you. Even before they got your name, or if they don't have your name now, and this is like a secret admirer kind of situation, they have received like different confirmations that have to do with you. You could have a distinct tattoo, like a butterfly tattoo. All of a sudden, they're always seeing butterflies now. Or, you know, you could always wear like a yellow jacket and it's like this person has been seeing yellow jackets all over and it's like, what is going on? You're magical. This person is sensing like a spiritual energy from you that kind of radiates off of you. It's kind of like your aura seems magical to them. Spirit. Nice. We have, I have never met someone quite like you, so they're surprised. they're definitely surprised at who you are and how you are as a person. They feel like you're unique. They feel like you're different. They haven't met someone that reminds them of you. Nothing like that. They just kind of feel like you are new experiences, a new vibe, a new aura, a new like set of beliefs, ideals. They feel like you're so deep, and it doesn't even mean like, oh, you're always having deep conversations, but your energy feels quite deep. It feels like there's so much going on within you. You may have like many different interests. And it just kind of seems like something about you feels enigmatic. It just feels very different. It feels like there's these contrasting energies that don't align. It's like you may love to cook and clean, but other than that, you may not be a housewife, house husband type. You could be like a total boss. And it's like there's this contrast, and that's just an example. But there's this contrast with you, and it's like, well, you cook and clean, but you're not super nice. Like you're like, what is this? Usually, people are nice and meek, especially like feminines. If you have a feminine that is about that cooking life, that cleaning life, typically they're more domestic, but this person feels like with you, that's not necessarily the case. So there's this contrast they pick up on with you that really gets them interested, attracts them to you, and they just find it enigmatic. It's like, I can't explain it. That's how they feel. Like, I can't explain it. Like, just something about you pulls me in. We have you surprised me that came out as well. So you may have surprised this person in some way. I wish we talked more. So this person is craving communication from you. I wish we talked more, and I want to admit my feelings. The only thing is they kind of feel like, well, would it even be appropriate for me to do that? Because we don't really talk like that. We're not really cool. We don't have a relationship. So can I really admit my feelings without it being weird? Are we at that stage where we could do that? This may just be the kind of person that doesn't like to admit their feelings without knowing that it's mutual, or without feeling super safe and comfy. But they wish that they talked, more. I feel like this person wishes that they could feel like they could hit you up first, or they wish that they could hit you up first. So I'm feeling like some very new connections here for group 2. And then I'm feeling like this person, for those of you who are in, good communication with this person, you have each other's socials or numbers. They just feel like it made sense for them to reach out to you. Like wherever they met you from first, it's like, do I really know her to be sliding in her DMs like that and trying to talk to her, and vice versa? Like, do I really know him to like do all of this? For those of you who do have deeper connections though, and you have a history with this person, I'm going to go a step further and tap into their thoughts and feelings on a deeper level. Spirit for group 2. For those of them who have known this person for a while or dealt with this person on a deeper level, what are their thoughts and feelings? What's really going on? This person may feel a little bit like something about this is wrong. This one is really kind of piquing my interest. It says, I admit I was tempted, but my love for you wouldn't let me do something that could break your heart. So maybe for those of you who do know this person on a deeper level, you've been dealing with this person for a while, what have you. Maybe there was some sort of like break in communication or separation, but this person still didn't take it all the way, whatever that means, by you and their standard. They were tempted to do something, but they didn't want to do something that would break your heart. So it kind of feels like, there was something you really told them you didn't want them to do, and they were so tempted to do it, but ultimately they didn't do it. You may not even believe them though, if, drama kind of went down around this. We also have this one that came out. It says, I know I broke your heart, but no one is perfect. We should be able to move past this. So for those of you who know this person on a deeper level and like something happened, I would say that this person is in a regretful energy. They're kind of 50-50. On one end, they feel like well, I didn't do anything, so I really shouldn't have to do too much to bring this back together. And on the other end, they feel like I know that it still hurt you though. And I don't feel good about that either. And I want to move past it. And they're kind of stuck. We have these two. The first one says, I like you, but I don't know if I can take it any further. We're from two different worlds. So maybe this person is like the player type or the IG baddie type. So it's like, yeah, there's a lot of games and a lot of like unspoken rules that come with these kind of connections. And that goes hand in hand with what I got before, because one thing about like players, F-boys, F-girls, the baddie type, whatever, they are not going to admit their feelings. They're not going to admit their feelings until basically you're like losing your mind, you know, without the confirmation, like, or until they're really, really going to lose you. Actually, they don't typically peel back the layers and show you their vulnerability. So if this is any sort of situation like that, where this person is cool or very attractive or something like that, you know, that could be where you guys are from two different worlds. Like maybe you have more of a natural tapped in kind of beauty or a spiritual kind of like eccentricity, where you dress for you dress for Gaia, you dress for, you know, whatever you believe in. And so it's like you guys are two different archetypes. You guys could be struggling archetypally. Honestly. The next one, it says, I like when you show me who's the boss. Stop being so passive. Show me some authority. Let's go. So I do feel like this person wants to be kind of like, you know, by you. Like they want you to take them and grab them. And I love you. Like I feel like they just want that kind of love that's like, I know I want this. Like they want you to show them who's boss. They feel like they may be too dominant for you and they can just run you over. So how is it going to last long term if you're like, you know, very soft or soft spoken, or you won't boss up on them? Like some of them may be struggling with respect. They may have a hard time respecting you when you, like, when they know that you don't have the authority to put them in their place when need be. Oh my God, look at this one. It says, this one says, don't worry about or focus on what happened. You know you love me. If the card literally says that, I am just through. I am through. Yeah, that's how they feel. Not gonna lie, they just want to get through, work through whatever happened in the past. They don't want to think about that. And it's just two different kind of people, I feel like, is the situation. And both of you are having a hard time connecting, because it's just like your struggle may be to speak up for yourself and their struggle may be to apologize. So it just kind of feels like you guys are at a standstill. Spirit, what are their intentions? What are their next moves? What are their next moves and intentions? Ooh, yeah, they may just be, honestly, this person, they do not feel soft at all. It's like this is a unique kind of person. Honestly, they may not be ready for what they want. It's like this person, they think that they're marriage material because they're attractive and they're like young, for an example. Like that could be their situation. I'm attractive and I'm young, so I'm marriage material. But it's like they are not willing to reach the level of compromise that has to happen in order to truly marry someone. I'm tapping in that your person, your crush, they base their value on ideas versus things that they do in connections. So it's like they have this narrative that everyone should just do what needs to be done to be with them, but they're so rigid and like they're so rigid and uncompromising, it feels. We have the Empress in reverse and the King of Swords. It's like, if you know you're dealing with a sensitive person, why would you come in King of Swords? Like, it's such the wrong approach. Empress in reverse. I feel like they don't respect you, group 2, not gonna lie. I feel like they don't respect you, or it doesn't have to be about respect. They just don't know how to talk to you, because their next moves is to come in like in this King of Swords energy. King of Swords can be a like somewhat of a jerk as well. Like, you know, very harsh in their communication, very harsh in their movement. This could be an ultimatum. This could be them coming in on their same BS. You know you love me. Like, get out of here. I'm so annoyed with your person. I can't help it. I'm like, oh my goodness. We got the King of Pentacles reversed too. So it's like, and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. The value that they see, dang. And the Knight of Pentacles. The King, the Knight, and the Nine of Pentacles. All reversed. The value that they see they have, they don't have. Okay? Like, they think that... I'm not trying to go in on them. I'm really not. But I'm just like, there is such a disconnect. There's such a huge gap between how they show up and what they're actually, you know, offering, and then what they think of themselves. It's like, reading this is making me go crazy. So I know you group 2. I feel your pain. We got the Ten of Cups, the Four of Wands, and the Eight of Swords in reverse. So surprisingly, the Four of Wands is marriage energy. Ten of Cups is long-term relationship energy. So there is still a lot of potential here. And listen, I'm human. I don't got the patience, but Spirit got the patience. Your angels got the patience. So they're definitely helping you guys out. It may be a rough road with this person. It may take a while to get them to realize, like, okay, this is what I've received from you. And maybe that's how you need to talk to them. Like, so this person may say things like, you know, I try to show you that I care and you don't even appreciate it. You may just have to bring them back to reality. You just have to kind of bring them back down and remind them that what they're doing is not hitting like they think. You guys are going to think I'm so rude after this reading. I'm sorry. I'm triggered. We have the Eight of Swords in reverse. I really am nice sometimes. But you guys, okay, Spirit, what are their desires? Eight of Swords reverse, though. That's really, really, really good. That's, you know, removing obstacles out of the way. Let me flip it up right so you can see. They're pushing the rock, the obstacles out of the way. You know, Eight of Swords is all about, especially reverse, is about releasing the shackles, releasing the things that are holding you back. So with all that crap that I was talking, I do still feel like you guys will end up with a happy ending with that Ten of Cups and the Four of Wands. I don't know how you're going to get there. I genuinely don't, because I don't really see this person like kind of getting it and surrendering. But I do feel like with the Ten of Cups, that's a promising energy. Four of Wands as well, marriage energy. So I do feel some way, somehow, you guys are going to work it out. Spirit. What are their desires? What are their intentions? They're coming in. We got synchronicity and blast from the past that has come out. We also have the Gone card here. So if they ghosted or they're ghosted right now, they may be subliminally messaging you quite a bit. We have Gone and Get Out of Your we have Gone and Get Off Your High Horse that came out. So that's like an energy of you guys have been in no contact or they ghosted at a certain point. And with Get Off Your High Horse, that's like them sending you different signs and signals, trying to get you. I don't know if they still have this, but they used to have this feature on Facebook where you could like poke someone. It's giving me that kind of vibe, like whatever the equivalent, the modern equivalent to that, that's what they're doing. So if that's like hearting your story, they'll be hearting your story. But like giving you some sort of subliminal communication with Get Off Your High Horse, that's like an energy of them trying to get you to interact with them. And I feel like when it doesn't work, they just kind of get overwhelmed with their own feelings and synchronicity, blast from the past. It's like, especially with synchronicity coming up, I do feel like Spirit keeps giving this person signs and signals about you so that they can handle this, so that they can move forward. You may even be doing like spell work or manifestation to put them in gear, put them in action. We have soulmate and lust here, so they definitely have strong feelings for you. With the soulmate card, I feel like that is why Spirit is leading you guys together, because there's some sort of soulmate connection here, but there's definitely a battle with the ego group too. It's like this person is really, really struggling with that ego. They need to get that together. They need to work that out. They do have strong attraction to you with lust and with the soulmate card. Ultimately, they're coming in. They don't have a plan. I was just telling this to group 1 too, like your person, they're coming in this energy of dysregulation. So it may be a little weird or off. Their communication may seem erratic or all over the place. You may kind of be like, okay, are you happy with me or are you upset with me still? Like, because they're definitely having this internal kind of fight as they're trying to start something with you, but that's ultimately what they're going to do. And with the soulmate card, they may not even have the tools to bring this together, and it may literally just be like Spirit, your guides, etc., making this happen. We have you glow, we beam, thank you. This is like a thank you from the universe. That's what this card is all about. Like you glowing, being in your spot, doing your part, helping these people, these, lost souls and spirits of this earth, guiding them, giving off your earth angel energy. Even the days you literally just sit and be pretty in your house, like you're glowing, and that adds positive energy to this earth, and it helps people in ways that you don't see. And because you glow, we beam, we being Spirit, God, the divine, the collective, your ancestors, as you work through these generational curses, etc., take on this responsibility. You're helping other souls, you're leveling up the bloodline. Everyone is able to be successful because of the work you put in. So I love this card. It's always just like a big thank you from the universe, a recognizing of your hard work, and a reminder that you're shining, you're glowing right now. And yeah, that can attract, people who need a light, people who need the lighthouse, the guidance. We have do something new, something different. So it may be time to change up your approach, to change up your aesthetic, especially if you keep getting that energy in life. Like you keep getting an energy from people where they're lost or they're dysregulated or they struggle so much to get on your level. Maybe it's time to do something different, to align yourself with options that are better suited for you now, where you can finally have your moment where it's like, okay, I'm in a connection without all this complexity, without, weird energy. And I'm just able to kind of like get close to someone and be happy. And that's what I got for you, group 2. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like a private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 3 with the Howlite Crystal Point and the Spellcaster's Tarot, this is your reading, tapping into your crush or romantic interest. We're going to see everything, their desires, intentions, their thoughts, their feelings, their next moves. Spirit, for group 3 with the Howlite, show us their person. What are their next moves? Or actually, let's start, what are their thoughts and feelings? What are they thinking? What are they feeling about group 3? Ooh, this person has a lot to say. Okay, let's get it. We have, I really do like you, and I didn't expect to like you this much. So this could be a person who's more stoic and closed off. This may be the kind of person who doesn't even really date. It's not giving like F-boy, F-girl player vibes. It's just giving more the vibe of a person who's genuinely shocked and surprised that they feel romantically for someone in this way. Shocked and surprised that this turned into something where they do have like real feelings for you. You guys could have met in circumstances that had nothing to do with dating. Like this could be someone you've never, or when you first saw them, you weren't on an official date. You were just meeting them in passing or at someone else's event. Like something like that. It doesn't feel like, oh, I met this person like in a way that was super romantic. It kind of felt like you guys met in a way that they really didn't expect to meet someone romantically. Like, say they started a new job and you had already been working there for however long, and it's like, okay, they started a new job, they think, you know, this next era in their life is about to be popping off their career, and next thing you know, there's a love connection popping off, and it's like, okay, that was genuinely really unexpected. It's giving a vibe something like that. We do have this here. Can we have a conversation? So that almost makes me feel like things may have gotten awkward along the way or misconstrued. There could be an energy between you and them that's just kind of like uncertain. Both of you could be uncertain about the future of this connection because of something that has happened. If things got awkward somewhere along the way, they do want to fix that. They want to get out of that energy. Or if this is a situation where it's like you guys just genuinely haven't had a conversation, you know, one-on-one with each other where you could really connect, they want that. They want that bad. We have my life is so much better with you. So tapping into their energy, they definitely see the value that that you bring into their life, and they want more of that. They want to get to know you on a deeper level, on a better level. They feel like you add some sauce, you know, to their life. It's like, you know, being around you, it feels good to them. Even if you're, you know, sarcastic and super quirky and all over the place, they love that. It's like entertainment. They're into it. And then we have, I want it to just be you and me. So you could know this person in a public place, like say you guys work together, or whenever you see each other, it's like, you know, at the gym, someplace where there's other people around. They do kind of want to get out of that. They want to get out of that space where it's other people. Even with can we have a conversation? Even that kind of feels like that as well, where it's like, okay, they want to move into a space where they can have a private conversation with you because they feel like your friends are always around. Like if you guys share the same friend group or something like that. And then we have you're so cute. So yeah, this person is smitten. This person is interested. They kind of feel like you guys have a connection already. They're definitely attracted. I feel like they wonder a little bit like, okay, is it in my head? But all right, so we're going to go deeper for those of you who have dated this person, been intimate with this person in any way, who has this person's like number. You guys fully talk. We're going to get some deets for you guys. For those of you who are already in somewhat of a connection with this person or have a history, we're just going to go deeper. Spirit for group 3. What are their thoughts and feelings? Their deeper thoughts and feelings. Ooh. Oh, nice. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. Okay, group 3, you have this person frustrated. You have them frustrated. Look at this. We have, I'm cocky AF. What did you think this was all about? Just look at me. You know you like me. Ooh. And then the next card, it says, I got a lot of people out here willing to give me anything I want. What are you willing to offer me? So this person, the first time they approached you, they may have come at you completely incorrect. They may have come at you in this energy where they're trying to get you to, you know, chase them, pursue them, show them your value. This is a what do you bring to the table kind of person. Or at least that's how this feels. Like, you know, I got all these people out here willing to date me or willing to give me what I want, whether that's first contact, like you got to hit me up first if you want to have a conversation, or whether that's people really laying down the flirtation with them. This is a person who's typically able to get their way. So yeah, they could be a bit cocky. This person could be someone who's very physically attractive, someone who gets a lot of attention in that way. We have stop playing with me. I'm not waiting on you anymore. It's time for action. What's up? So that's why I love these cards. They are just so direct and straight to the point. And this is your person's energy. So for those of you who know this person on a deeper level and you have a past with them, you probably know this. They could be someone who has more of a quiet confidence where they don't say it. Their actions reflect this energy. But they definitely have a problem with seeming thirsty or reaching out first or being the person that's the chaser. They like to be pursued, not gonna lie. Oh no, not the sassy. They may be the kind of person who really needs you to like show them you want them, because that's the energy. That is how it's showing up. Now, I like this. It says, I've been through a transformation here. I've changed. I'm not the same person as before. I know better. So regardless of their personality and whatnot, you may even find that cute or kind of charming when they, pop their and they start talking and they start acting, whatever, macho, or, whenever they get in their baddie energy. But at a certain point, they have crossed the line, I do feel, and they've gone through a transformation and they know better. So there is something that they do know that they have offended you in some way with. And they know better than to do that again. So this person is coming through in an energy of trying to respect your personal boundaries, the boundaries that they know you have. They still don't, I still kind of feel like this person and you, like you guys don't know each other on a super deep level, because it feels like they mask a lot. Like they wear a mask, they hide their feelings, they hold back, etc. But even so, they've gone through a personal transformation and they want to show up in a better energy. They want to do better. They want to show you more of who they are. So they wonder, we have this one, is it too late for us? I'm worried about this. I don't know what to do. I feel like they've tried all their old stops and it just isn't working with you. Like this person, whenever someone is mad at them romantically, they may have these things that they typically do, but you may have had a point where you really cut them off or you stop responding to their advances because it's like, no, like you really hurt my feelings, or you really disrespected me, or I'm not interested. Like they do question at this point, like if you are still interested, because it kind of seems like they may have done too much, or they may have done something to the wrong person that doesn't play that, especially if you're like, secure attachment, you're not going to play the games. You're not going to allow someone to like deeply offend you and then run after them and try to make it work. Your secure attachment, love will come in through another person or in another way at another time. So this one is interesting. This last one, it says, I can't control what other people do. Don't expect me to check everybody that tries to get at me. So yeah, you may struggle with this person talking to other people. I even feel this with friends though. Like their friends may say little things and they don't check their friends on it, and that may have offended you. This person kind of feels like, listen, I can't control what everybody says. I can't constantly apologize because, this is other people. This is their life experience and their opinions and their thoughts and whatnot, and sometimes you got to pick your battles. So yeah, I feel a little bit of a disconnect with you, or a little bit of hot water here, because they do kind of feel like some of the problems that we have between us may be problems with other people. And it's like, listen, I can tell you I'm going to try to do better, but I can't promise you that so-and-so won't say XYZ, or I can't promise you that so-and-so is going to respect you. That's them. So yeah. I don't feel like they're trying to do that. I don't feel like they're trying to go through all their friends and people who have said anything about you and make them apologize or make them make it right. Yeah. Especially without at least being in a long-term relationship. They're like, do that for someone that I'm trying to talk to? That's too much. Spirit, what are their next moves? How are they going to take action towards group 3? What are they going to do? We have Judgment, the Nine of Swords, the Hangman. Okay, that's good. So with the Judgment and the Hangman, I see Spirit actually giving them the perfect opportunity to make things right. And it is going to be hard, but I feel like most of your people will overcome the difficult energy that they're struggling with. Most of your people will work through it. We have the Nine of Swords, the Three of Cups in reverse, and the Five of Wands reversed. So especially with that Three of Cups reversed, I feel like your spirit team, they're like pumping the brakes on this person. They're like, listen, if you don't get it together, if you don't show up the way that you need to show up, you're not going to end up having, Three of Cups in reverse. You're not going to end up having a happily ever after with this person. Your guides, they're not playing about you right now. They're really holding this person accountable, and the universe is holding them accountable. So the Judgment card is also an opportunity to balance the scales, to make things right, to apologize. Hangman is a good energy. That's an energy of working through it, really talking things through, doing things differently, moving forward. So it's good, but we have this Nine of Swords. It is going to be hard for them. They're at a crossroads here. They're going to have a big opportunity where they're either A, going to have to humble themselves, or B, get humbled by the universe. I feel like Spirit is giving them one final really good chance. Otherwise, anything after that will completely have to be on their end. They're going to have to muster up the courage to make it happen, because if they don't cash in on this perfect opportunity that Spirit's going to place in their lap, though difficult, Nine of Swords, still an opportunity nonetheless to move on, to move forward. If they don't cash in on that, they just going to be hurt. They're not, they're going to have to work through it on their own, and it's going to be even harder. Yeah, we got the Six of Cups. That's an energy of the past coming back, and that's also an energy of a lot of potential. These cards are funny. Look at this lady. Ma'am, what are you doing? On this Nine of Wands, she looked like she is going through it. Like, it's not that serious. This is your person. I need to insert that Dr. Phil clip. Is this your man? That's mine. This is your man. I'm going to stick beside him. Because... why it's not that deep. Like, they're trying to act like this is like the worst. Accountability, it burns. Like, they're really tripping about this. Yeah, and I feel that, man. That's the same energy that came up before with that Nine of Swords. I'm like, yeah, it's gonna be difficult. It's hard for them. But it's real hard for them. So just know, group 3, if they pass this test with flying colors, they earned that. They really worked for that, because it really is hard for them. And I'm getting to the place personally where I have so much more empathy of people, because we all have these nonsensical blocks that are super, super hard for us personally, but for the next person would be easy. So, it's just like, I could see that. I'm not trying to laugh at them like that. It's just funny how the card looks like she was looking like she was going through it. I'm like, okay, group 3, your person needs to chill out. Just breathe. But anyways, we got the Six of Cups here, and I like how there's a older couple in the back. So I feel like you guys were kind of destined to have a connection even when you didn't know it. And with the Ace of Swords, this is that golden opportunity to make it happen. So that's what I see. Their next move towards you, I feel like it's going to be a conversation. We did get a good amount of swords. A conversation, but also Nine of Wands action being taken. This is like them asking you on a date. Let's go out. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's connect. Or this is them, stopping you when they see you and saying, like, can I talk to you for 15 minutes? And them, like, really communicating in detail their thoughts, their feelings, their plans, etc. And it's just kind of like sink or swim energy. It'll either go good or it'll go left, We have the Eight of Pentacles reversed. Let's see. Spirit, their next moves. They're going to try to have a conversation with you. Wow, we got the Queen of Wands here. Queen of Wands and the Four of Swords in reverse. Ugh, that's not the best energy. I've been getting this all day today. I think it's just a collective energy. People are really struggling with saying what needs to be said for things to move forward. So I feel like collectively there's a turning point happening in relationships through like everybody's relationships where we're really, it's like sink or swim energy. Like, okay, are we going to move forward? Are we going to make this happen or not? And also, there's an energy of like co-creation and okay, when this person is failing and I can see that, do I then show up and help them so that I can still have my desired reality with this person and we can build something together? Like, can I humble myself so that I can carry more of the weight now since they're clearly struggling so that we can both show up later in the future once we're softer, more vulnerable, more able to be patient with the other person. It feels like a test. It feels like a challenge in the collective in relationships right now. We got the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, the Four of Swords in reverse, and the Queen of Wands. So they're not exactly coming through with ordered thoughts. That's been an energy throughout group 1, 2, and now you guys as well of like dysregulation. So people kind of struggling to like mean what you say what you mean, and really communicate yourself in a way that's beneficial and effective. So they are kind of struggling with the communication. Queen of Wands, they may even be intimidated by you. Like you may scare them in some way. Group 3. Maybe you already got on their behind, so they're a little, they know you will get them together. Spirit, what are their desires? What are their intentions? What do they want from this? We have just the two of us that came out right away. So they do want to connect with you, and they want to connect with you on a one-on-one level. We have pump your brakes and you're worth love. So if you're 1 foot in the door, like 1 foot out the door, they want to stop you. Pump your brakes, hold on, slow down. I want to slow this down. That's their energy. I want to slow this down. So things may have started to get really out of hand and just kind of go stupid, go crazy between the two of you. Things may have gotten intense where it's like, okay, we were beefing, but in the beginning it was more like that was our banter. We were kind of playing with each other, but now I feel my blood rising. I feel myself getting upset. I can see that you're getting upset. This is actually becoming a problem now. So pump the brakes, slow down. Let's just stop. Let's stop, because the more we go, the more we're kind of getting into more of an awkward energy, or we're being harsher with each other. We're not being nice anymore. It doesn't feel good anymore. We're not connecting anymore. So first of all, just the two of us, let's connect on an intimate level. Let's go on a date, or let's have some privacy. Like, let's connect with each other. And then let's just stop and be present with each other. You're worth love. I do see that. And I want to show you that I see that. Give me some time to be romantic, I feel like is their energy. Yeah, we have the sailing card. They're like, I just want to relax. I just want to chill. You know, sailing is an energy when things are going good, things are going well, you and your person are getting along, things are sailing. Sailing is almost even an energy of like long-term couples that have been together forever. And it's just like, they look boring. This is like the couple you see, the older couple that you see at the park. And it's like, they just have each other and that's it. That's what it's all about. Ooh, we got the baby bump card. Okay, listen, see? Now they see, and then they start doing too much. So you may have to be careful, especially with intimate time with this person, especially if you have a lot of, you know, attraction to this person. Baby bump isn't always about literal pregnancy or anything like that. We do have confidence at the bottom of the deck as well, which is a good sign. Baby bump can also be about new beginnings and fertility, where it's like, okay, let's start over on a blank slate. Let's build our confidence. Let's grow together. Let's try. Let's stop. Let's just stop. Let's drop the act. Let's drop all the weird energy between the two of us. Let's get back to a good place. Let's reconvene, type of thing. And let's build some confidence in this relationship, in this connection where both of us can feel safe. Those are their ultimate desires. That is what they want. That's what I got for you, group 3. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 4 with the Animal Totem Tarot and the Appetite Crystal Point, this is your reading, tapping into Your crush, your romantic interest. What are their desires, intentions, thoughts, feelings, and next moves, Spirit, for group 4 with the Appetite Stone? Please show us their crush, their person, their romantic interest. What are their thoughts and feelings for group 4? Okay, so first of all, this person is smitten. Oh my goodness, they're very much so into you. For every pile I've pulled separately from another deck that goes like way deeper into their thoughts and feelings. But for you guys, I'm already feeling that the connection between you and your person goes beyond surface level on its own. We have, I think I'm in love with you. It's the everything for me. And I want you and only you. So this person is already sure that they're romantically interested in you. Very sure. They want you and only you. And we shall see. We shall see what is holding them back or what's the holdup, if there is one at all. But they're very much so interested in you. I feel like they may feel that they feel a bit extreme. Like, okay, maybe I'm being dramatic with like feeling like I love group 4 already. But I do feel very drawn to and connected to them. And I feel like a love naturally in my heart for group 4. I feel like it's already love for me. So their feelings have grown for you significantly, very quickly. Oh, they did not expect that. We have, if soulmates are real, you're mine. So this person is feeling like you're their soulmate. This person is feeling very connected to you. They're feeling like they're in love with you. It's the everything for them. Again, they're smitten. A lot of this probably has to do with like physical attraction for those of you who haven't gotten past the surface level with this person. But not even just that. They've observed you for sure. They have observed you for sure. They know a lot more about them than you know that they know about you. This person has information about you. They know how you move. They know what you're about. They may have collected information from your social media even. Wherever you post, they kind of get a vibe of you. This feels like the kind of person who's gone all the way back, like to the first picture you ever posted on Instagram and worked their way up, honey, okay? They done read every single caption. They done seen every slide. And they've seen the evolution of you. Or if this is someone like you have mutual friends with, I definitely feel like they have collected information about you by talking to other people and getting information here and there. And I feel like they're really sly with it as well. Like other people may not have caught on at all that this person has been trying to get close to you, connect with you, get information. They already know that they want you. This person feels very sure. We have, will you be mine? And I miss you. So this person, when it comes to you, they're in an energy of missing you. So maybe there's some distance. Maybe you guys lost touch or something along the way. Maybe you guys were flirting really heavily and then life caught up with you and this person had school or you had work or whatever happened. It seems like there is distance now though. But this person is missing you. If you've been in no contact or you haven't talked to them in a while, they definitely be thinking about you a lot lately. I'm hearing in the last 3 weeks. Very specifically for some of you. So if you've been getting like dream signs, signals about them, specifically though in the last 3 weeks, that's probably you bouncing off of each other's energy at that point because their like obsession or curiosity with you has definitely peaked within the last 3 weeks. They've been very curious about you, looking you up like every day type of thing. And we have will you be mine. So listen, this person at this time, they're like, listen, what are you trying to do? Okay. Are you trying to move forward with me or what? Because that's what I want. That's what I want. I'm interested. Oh, there's a card in here from another deck. I'll keep it though. So this is going to be for those of you who do know this person on a deeper level. You have had a history with this person. We're going to get deeper into their thoughts, their feelings. Spirit, what are their thoughts and feelings on a deeper level? Ooh, maybe this is what it is. Okay, look at these two. We have, I get tired of waiting. Oh, sorry, it says, I got tired of waiting. I got tired of waiting, so I found somebody else. You can't blame me for that. The next card that came out says, sometimes I move too quick. I just know what I want and go after it, no shame. So maybe if you made this person wait, or you seemed like you had a lot of resistance, a lot of reasons why this person shouldn't move towards you, or you and them shouldn't happen. If you were giving them too much resistance, they may have been like, all right, you know what? Obviously this person doesn't want me, so I'm just going to move on and try to open myself up to connect with people who do, regardless of the strength of the connection. They may have just felt like it was too much, where it's like, okay, why are you doing this? Like, why are you really resisting? Because, okay, there may be reasons why we shouldn't be together. Like, if we share the same friend group or something like that, sure, it can get messy, but they may be like a very straight, cut and dry kind of person, where it's like, okay, but you either want to move forward past that or you don't, but I can't convince you. Like, you have to move with me. I can't like drag you along. So they may have just given up and moved on to someone else. And especially if you guys share friend groups, or you share like social media and whatnot, you probably seen it. And yeah, that would turn me off too. Especially if you've seen them kind of, you know, move to someone else. We got these two that came out together, so they're very much so interested. Like I said, this is a card from another deck, though. We have the Perfection card at the bottom. It says everything about you. That's freaky. We got two different synchronicities from two different decks talking about it's the everything for me. We got it's the everything for me, and then perfection, everything about you. So they really do like everything about you. You frustrate them, but you're like their headache, you know? Yeah, you're a headache, but you're my headache kind of thing. And then we have this one. It says, you are a gift from God. I am thankful to have you in my life. Thank you. So I feel like this person does see your value for sure, and they want to be with you, but it just kind of feels like they're between a rock and a hard place. They feel like they can only go as far as you allow them. And they feel like they get a lot of resistance when it comes to you. Like, it feels like you don't really want to be with them, or, you know, you may have your own stuff going on in life. Maybe you don't see them as an option for yourself. They just feel a bit deflated. They feel like, all right, you know what? If you don't want to be with me, or you don't want to try, I'm not going to force you, kind of thing. So you guys may have ended up in a standstill. We have, I admit that I do things without thinking, and I'm not proud of that, but I try. So if there was a situation where you ended up seeing them with another person, they feel bad about that. They didn't do that on purpose to hurt you. They were just very overstimulated from the situation with you. There's a lot of frustration, a lot of attraction there, and you would not exercise that with them, so they had to exercise that with someone else. I guess they didn't have to, but they did get overwhelmed by their emotions in the moment, and they're like, all right, fine. You know what? I don't have to beg for anyone. I don't have to chase them forever. Someone doesn't want me, I can have anyone. Immediately move to the first person they saw. You know, it could have been something like that. And I do feel like they're embarrassed about that. And then this last one that came out of this deck is interesting. It says, I know this was meant to happen, don't you? And then there's like a bunch of question marks in the third thought bubble. So this person, not gonna lie, they're at a point where they do kind of question if they're alone in this connection. They feel like there is so much that happens like on a spiritual level or on a subliminal level. But when it comes to the 3D, you guys have been having a hard time seeing eye to eye and just making it work. Bottom of the deck, we have my feelings for you. They run deep. This is not just puppy love and nonsense. I think I'm falling in love with you. So another card about them falling in love with you or being in love with you showing up here. Their feelings for you are genuine. They do have romantic feelings for you. Spirit, for group 4, what are their next moves? Ooh, we got the Ten of Pentacles. So that is really good energy. Ten of Pentacles is long-term stability. So they're going to be trying to get on a relationship track with you. They want to lock it down. And I feel like they already messed up or embarrassed themselves by going after someone else or engaging in a different connection, doing something that you ended up finding out about. Temperance, another really good card, another really good sign. They're trying to balance the scales. I feel like they're in a much better place in life as well. We got the Nine of Cups showing up. So they're in a much better place in life. They're regulated. This person is ready. Dysregulation has been such a topic in today's reading. It's like a collective energy where people are dysregulated, and it's showing up and affecting relationships on a mass scale, to the point where I keep picking it up in private readings, and these generals as well, pick a cards. And I see that this person actually isn't struggling with that too much. So this person seems to be on the better end of that collective energy, where it's like Nine of Cups, they were dysregulated, but they have regulated themselves. Temperance card. They've gotten to a place where they are ready to make things right. And Ten of Pentacles, at the end of the day, they want long-term with you. So they're going to be trying to make that happen. I really feel like this person is going to offer you a relationship, group 4. Nice. We got the King of Pentacles. So it's one thing to want like a 10 of Pentacles, a happily ever after. And it's another thing to be the King of Pentacles, the person that is in alignment with that reality. And they are. So King of Pentacles is an energy of them being very mature. And that's an energy of them doing really everything right. We have the Three of Wands and the Four of Cups. So what they're going to do is they're taking time, Four of Cups, to think, to reflect, to get themselves back together, to get their mind right. And then Three of Wands, they're bouncing back. You could see that this person all of a sudden gets into health and fitness, or all of a sudden gets into books and reading, specifically like self-help kind of books and stuff. You may notice that all of a sudden they're into like motivation and being the best version of yourself. And once they're feeling confident, once they're feeling like they done really work themselves up to a good position, they're taking action towards you. And they're going through all the necessary steps to really get there. So that's why they're showing up in King of Pentacles energy, able to actually provide you that 10 of Pentacles, because so many people want the 10 of Pentacles, but they can't do what needs to be done in order to maintain it. They don't show up as a king or a queen of pentacles that can sustain like long-term love or long-term abundance. But this person, they've gone through a whole transformation, that butterfly at the top of the Nine of Cups, and they're in a position where they can really offer you a long-term relationship. And this person, they really do see you as like their dream girl, their dream guy, their dream person relationship. And I personally don't believe in that. I feel like that has roots in just obsession and ego, but I do still feel like it's nice. And it's like, yeah, that's kind of like, okay, cool. If I can have that, cool. But also you can definitely build a relationship without feeling like someone is your dream person. I feel like that just is rooted in a lack of people wanting to be vulnerable. And they're so scared that everything has to be extreme. It's like, you can't just like me, be interested in me, and want to build a life with me. You got to be obsessed. I got to be your dream person. You can't find anyone else on this planet attractive. Like, that's way, way, way off, So I don't really, believe in that has to be a thing. But listen, when it does come through and it does happen, I'm not going to say no though. Like, it's still very, very nice. So anywho, they do see you as perfection. We got it in multiple decks. This person, I feel like they knew from the beginning that they were very much so interested. And they're making it happen. And beyond that, it really is all about timing. And taking the right necessary steps, because we do have the Page of Pentacles. So this person had to work their way up to this position. So yeah, a lot of times we internalize everything. Like, I feel like for some of you, there's been a separation between you and this person, and you may have internalized it like, oh, they're not talking to me because something I'm doing, or they don't like me, or this or that. And really, it's like Spirit has a whole other plan for people. Like, regardless of our plans with other people, Spirit, the universe, there's always something, above you that has plans for you. And I feel like this is how it was meant to be. So I wouldn't even internalize the distance. It really didn't have much to, do with you personally. It's not like they were like blocking you out because they, whatever. It was really not even a them thing. It was more of a universe thing with this Judgment in reverse and Page of Pentacles. The time had to align. The stars had to align. Like, it had to happen in this time. So when they're coming at you with a relationship offer. They're trying to make it happen. They're trying to make it official. We got the Four of Swords that just came out. They thought about it. They meditated over it. They showed gratitude to themselves, to the universe, to the journey. They've grown some respect for other people, for the process. They've done some self-help. They've dug themselves out of it. A lot of this was a personal journey that was just prompted by you. Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck with the Moon card reversed here. It's like a lot of this, I feel like their personal journey collided with their journey with you, because their journey through life told them, okay, you have to grow, you have to expand, you have to ascend, you have to get out of this space that you're in, because you can only have a certain amount of manifestations where you are. You got to level up, you got to boss up. That's what the universe has been growing them to do. And I feel like this relationship, this connection with you triggered that. And so there's like their whole personal journey and things that they had to overcome in order to even align with you. We got the Moon in reverse, the Seven of Swords, and the Four of Swords. So yeah, Seven of Swords with the Four of Swords. They definitely had to do some shadow work. They had to address their shadow side. They had to address their self-sabotaging side, their shady side. And Four of Swords, they had to really reflect on that and sit with that and sit with their shadow. And Moon card reverse, they had to come out the other end sure of themselves, their journey, and a better person. Now they're here, and Spirit, their desires, their intentions. We have the invitation card here. So they will be reaching out soon or inviting you to something. I just heard they may have already invited you to something for someone. They're going to be trying to make it work. They want to start over on a blank slate. And they also want to move past the past in itself. It may be easier said than done and hard for you to do, hard for you to trust this person. But we have invitation, breaking free, and in heaven. So they're really trying to woo you. They're trying to wow you. They want to romance you. They want you to have a good time. So this is like an energy of them, invitation, inviting you out, taking you to some place that you would really like, that you would really enjoy. With the Lust card here, it's giving like grown and sexy vibes, where it's like you guys are going out and it looks it feels more real. I don't know what that is. Like, something about it just feels more up-leveled. You know, like they'll let you in the club with sneakers nowadays. They definitely didn't used to do that like 5-10 years ago. It was like, no, you need to wear heels, you need to wear a dress, you need to look nice, or you're not getting up in here. But nowadays you can really walk in with whatever. But this kind of feels like you guys are going somewhere where you have to kind of dress up. Masculine or feminine. So yeah, something about that feels really good. I do see you in heaven and enjoying your time. So they are going to invite you to do something that feels really good to you. Maybe you have to dress up because you're doing like you're going dancing or something like that. But we have guard your heart, lust, and use your intuition. So Spirit is still saying like the jury is still out on them. They're coming through in an energy where they're trying to do right by you, but you still want to set the connection up for success by not making them feel like you're, bagged, not making them feel like they've already won you over just with this first extension of the olive branch. Don't be afraid to make them work for it. And we have high maintenance and too tough. So if it gets too tough, if it comes to a point where this connection is taking more from you than it's giving, then Spirit is giving you the okay to release it, allow yourself to move forward, open yourself up with someone new. But there is a lot of potential here, and this person wants to explore it, and they're coming in, they're trying to make it happen. That's what I got for you, group 4. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. But that's what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon.